Okay, man. Um, this is a response to one of my comments. Yo, you said that there's this Cinderella movie on Amazon where they got a brother wearing a dress. He's like the fairy godmother wearing a dress. Where they got this white man. No, they got Mr. Clean with this very attractive Latino girl. And you were saying how I was right about the misandry against black men in Hollywood. And this is what I was talking about. This shit I'm talking about. And I'm glad I made that video called There's a Method to My Madness. There's a reason why I talk about these issues. Because a lot of guys don't know. A lot of black men, a lot of brothers either don't know, because a lot of these images and these messages, they're hidden in plain sight. Some don't know, some know self-consciously, or some see it. They peep game, but there's not a space, a platform where they can go to vent out with this stuff. So I try to talk about these issues to expose it and just to have people to vent to, or people who notice this can have somewhere to vent to as well. That's why I talk about pop culture on my channel from a thinking black man perspective. TV shows, movies, even some anime and cartoons. I mentioned in one video, they got Final Space. I ain't gonna lie, it's okay, but they got this goofy ass white dude, white character is like the leader. He's really not that competent. And he gets the girl, the black girl. He gets love and respect from his crew. He's the hero. And that's what I'm talking about. It uplifts Mr. Clean's image as the top guy, the default guy. The guy that gets the girl, the hero, the brave guy. There's not really a black version of that, a black male version that they counteract, or to at least compete with that notion. This is why I'm trying to do my own thing one day. I'm trying to be inside the creative industry so I can do my own thing someday. I'll start off from scratch and work myself up. And I try to promote movies that might promote those certain images. I'm mentioning the fact, when it comes to black men, heterosexual black men, they show us as asexual, freaking marginalized. They show us as like the sidekick. If you look at Captain America's Civil War, Captain America Winter Soldier, they showed Falcon, Sam Wilson, that it was like he was the sidekick to Captain America. It's like it wasn't like they was equals or they were just partners. It was like he was chasing behind Captain America. Even on his own show, it's like people don't want to give him the credit that he deserved. He on that show with Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it's like some of these fans, especially some of these dude bros, they don't want to give him the credit he deserved. People acting like they got a problem with him being Captain America, even though he was Captain America in the comics. And he's a solid character. I don't see what the issue is. It's like people wanted Bucky to be Captain America, and this thing where Peggy Carter or whatever her name is, Carter, she's Captain America in some kind of animation. No one's calling that SJW, anything like that. So it's like people are feeling that, but don't want to feel a black man being Captain America, aka Sam Wilson. This is why I called out the video about anti-SJW guys complaining about a black Superman. It's freaking stupid to complain. And I don't like the argument, oh, well, let's let's just create our own thing or promote characters who are already created that were black. And it's like the same guys or people who saying it really is guys, because it ain't even really the ebony North America ebony female complaining or throwing this under the bus. It's a lot of ebony dudes throwing that under the bus. The concept of a black Superman, or the concept of getting black characters in these TV shows and movies. Like, these same dudes don't even got a Status Shock comment or Icon comment, but you complain about, oh, Superman shouldn't be black. Why are you making a black Superman? Why not? Why not bring Carl V. Henry? But he failed, and a lot of people was throwing him under the bus. So what do you want? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Let's not act like people wasn't shitting on Man of Steel. Let's not act like it. I remember going to see that movie. I liked the movie. I like it. I personally like the movie. I never took shots at the movie. I actually enjoyed the movie, and I watched it every time it came on TV. Kind of remind me how Dragon Ball Z should have been. A live action Dragon Ball Z. It kind of felt like Dragon Ball Z a little bit. But I'm rambling on and on about this topic. Basically, some of you brothers, you starting to see what I'm talking about. You start to see the BS. That bullhick, as Black Heart would say. Shut that bullhick. Shout out to Black Man. And I noticed, excuse me, hold up. One of my subscribers talking about how on this new Cinderella movie, they got the Mr. Clean guy with the hot, attractive Latina girl, while they got a brother, an ebony male, in a down dress as the damn fairy godmother. You see the bullshit? And let me tell you something. What I noticed, I have noticed movies where Hollywood would pair up a brother with a Latino woman, but for the most part, I noticed those Latinos are just plain. They're plain looking like America forever. They're not like 8.5s and up. Like 8.5s, 9s, and 10s. For the most part. Now, I've seen a couple of times where they'll pair a brother up with like an 8 and a 9. I've seen, what's that movie? With Will Smith and Kevin James. I think it's called Hitch. With Will Smith, he got paired up with Mendez. She was a bad one. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, when I was younger, I never found her attractive like that. I guess because I wasn't really into Latino women like that back in the day. I was more into like white girls. That movie came out when I was a kid, Hitch. But I'm older now and she's hot. Looking back at that movie, she's hot. I don't know about now. Obviously, she's older. She's probably in her late 40s to 50s. But she's an attractive woman back then. Who else paired up with a hot Latino? Oh yeah, there was a show called The 100 where Raven, she was Latina. She started out as a model. She was a model before she became an actress. Attractive. She's a hot female. And they paired her up with this brother named Shao on one of the seasons. Like, it took them half the season for them to get together. Well, really around the last few episodes for them to finally get together. Were pair up. Singly paired up. And then the next season, on the first episode, they killed the brother off. And they talked about cause the brother decided to go to another TV show. But they didn't have to kill him off. They could have just replaced the actor. I don't get with these TV shows nowadays. They act like they can't replace an actor or an actress. They just gotta kill them off or write them off the show. Mad disrespect. And then the rest of the brothers on there was the other brother. No. The rest of the brothers on there who are heterosexual got killed off on the TV show. Only one brother survived on there, and he's an alphabet letter character. I pointed that out on the previous video. I peep a lot of this shit. They got my boy Chester from The Flash. He's on. They developing his character though, so I actually don't have a problem with him not getting in relationships because he's only been on the TV show for like 2 seasons. They had to develop his character, and then he's a solid character. They did good with him on the first time they introduced him to the series on 1 season. Then the next season, which was the current season, I think season 7, he was on season 6, and then he's on season 7, which is season 7 just ended like a few months ago. No, like 2 or 3 months ago as I'm recording this video. And they were still developing his character. They did a good job on season 6, and then they did a terrific job on season 7. He just needed some experience in running Star Lab because he was basically there to replace Cisco because Cisco was leaving. The actor playing Cisco was leaving the show. So hopefully they take it to the next level with that brother Chester, with that character Chester. I started to notice, and I kind of started to notice some kind of connection, maybe some kind of chemistry between Chester and Allegra, because she's like a cute, I ain't gonna lie, she's a attractive Latino woman. She fine, I ain't even gonna lie, she fine. She got light-based powers, but her and Chester, they got good chemistry together. And I'm starting to know, yo, bro, the way they were looking at each other in that episode, and then, you know, they still had that chemistry in other episodes. I'm like, yo, is they low-key trying to pair them up? I hope they do that in the next season, in season 8. But I don't want to keep dragging this video out super long. The point is, y'all starting to see what I'm talking about when it comes to Hollywood. They're trying to screw us over. And it's really up to us to do something about it. I gotta give a shout out to Mad Bus Driver. He's trying to get some people to put in some work, and I'm trying to do that. Right now, I'm starting off with the basics. I'm learning basics right now, and I'm working myself up. It's gonna take some time, but I'll eventually get there. So I appreciate you guys peeping game, and if you guys got something else to tell me, if it's something else you starting to peep, let me know so I can check it out. Peace.